Another week, more SEC games and challenges ahead of us, and I think as we move forward, it's really important for our team to focus on just that, being a team. I think it's great to get a road win, and it's good to beat a good team in Florida, but at the same time, it's just our third league game in the year, and I think we need to not get lost in that. We did the things that gave us an opportunity to win the game, and that's really by playing team basketball. I think that very different than our first game last week on the road. When you go through and look at the game Saturday, everybody did what they could do, and when you do that, you give yourselves a chance to play well, and you give yourselves a chance to be in position to win a game. And I think two individual examples of that are Lakeem Jackson and Ramon Galloway. I mean, those two guys just play after play after play on Saturday did little things, whether it was running the floor or going to the offensive glass or getting them through screens or whatever it was, making the extra pass. Ramon had two huge passes, one in the first half, one in the second half, where he could have taken a good shot and passed up for a better shot that led to threes by Brian and Malik. And so, those little things make such a big difference. When you're playing, in a league like this, and when every game's going to be tough. And Arkansas is a team that is very balanced. They've got terrific point guard play, a lethal shooter on the wing, and two inside guys that are both capable of big nights, in addition to being athletic and having good depth. But it seems like I say that before every game. It's league play, and so we're going to have to stay focused on the things that we need to do well, and of course being at home is a big part of that. And you got to hold court at home, as we've talked about so many times, and it's important for us to get the Garnet Army out there and get that atmosphere going in the Colonial Life Arena, and then everybody else out as well, and really take care of business at home, because it is so hard to get those wins on the road in league play.
Darren, could you talk a little about the job Demontre did defensively on Vernon Macklin down at Florida? It seemed like he was really pushing him out of his comfort zone.
Well, I think Demontre is another good individual example of what I'm talking about with talking about team play. Here's a guy that wasn't stellar by any stretch on Wednesday, but comes out Saturday and is focused on defending the way he needs to defend. And one of the reasons we put him in the starting lineup is because he gives us a little bit more of a physical presence to start games. He's 6'9", he's incredibly long, and he had a terrific first half, and then even in the second half when he didn't score, I thought continued to give us some of that presence. And so he played really well. But again, the key is him coming back and focusing on that and doing it daily, so that it becomes a habit and he can continue to produce it in games for us.
How much will that help this game if he could come and do the same thing against a Powell or a Johnson?
Well, again, I think collectively our team has to play good defense, and a big part of that is our interior defense, and individuals make up your team. And so, when those guys play well, individually, it helps our team defense be better. And it's going to be important every night.
How important has this start been, do you think, to your team and maybe the fan base too, to be excited about the program and where you guys are in the conference? Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if I can really answer that. I've from day one, almost 3 years ago, I've said, we're going to build a program, and here's the kind of guys we want to do it with, and here's how we're going to play. And we know that long term it can lead to positive things, and it's good to see some fruits from that. And I think it helps a young team maybe gain some confidence to know that hey, this works. But as coaches, we're not really worried about it working. We know it works. It's just a matter of understanding what it takes and going out and actually producing it and putting yourself in position to make those plays. And so hopefully it gains some confidence for our guys. But at the same time, one of the challenges with young people is we haven't done anything. We've had a couple of good wins, but we've got 13 games left, and you got to have a mentality that you got to come out and do it the next day in order to be successful. And so, with some of that confidence growing, also make sure that we kind of keep in check that let's be realistic about what gave us an opportunity to play well. It's focusing on a handful of things.
You talk about the importance of hold and serve at home, and 3 straight games coming up at home. How significant is that going to be for you this stretch of schedule?
I think what's, and I know I bore you all to death, but I think what's significant is how we practice today. And I think that's the mentality that we have to take with this team. We'll let everybody else get caught up in looking at the schedule and who we play when and how many are at home and how many are on the road and all that. We're really just interested in, can we get our guys to play at the level that makes us our best and gives us a chance to win. And it doesn't mean you're always going to. I think one of the great things about Saturday is we did the things we needed to be in position to win. They came back and tied it up like you would think a home team that has veterans would do. And and then we made some plays that we needed to make to win the game. But quite honestly, I'm not looking at who we play after Arkansas or how many games are on the road or at home or not. We're just worrying about how do we get better today and prepare for the next one.
Bruce and Sam each got dinged up a little bit at Florida. Are they good to go for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think that was just little nicks, stuff. They were out in practice yesterday, full go. So I think they're okay.
Any other questions?